Kadani.
Nana Akuya the pressure lady.
When himself ya for kind TV dear. Yet the authentic news from Kwan Yeka.
Adrobianka Diamond.
No matter the past, some the family why the castle yet here.
Here is the true political scientist, political analyst, and then the political interpreters.
Bam bam bam. Safa Kadani and Nedem and Yabre. Na many abre so nyame kwa na many abre. Me ne Ghana fo ani abre ye pa because ya nam ya kwa hu information bia e trending. And they said Dr. Bawumia am ya compare appointment and the bimu chese wasom.
Nana Kuya.
Mr. Kadani.
Asem we na wo kan.
Yes.
Yes, udwan ne hu winti sem fifiriti na yehu. Na me amete hai. Ma yeso udwan no pressure no nya wo nko a o. Ani bere no nya wo nko a o. Na me phone so ne ensama amanfo aye audios dia bere me no. Nana Kuya.
Frank.
Enye easy. Very strong one. Na Nana Kuya.
Frank.
O de menche ho minim se ne de Agyapong na so.
Yes.
Na mamemmo audio no bi. Na amanfo entie ensem na amanfo aye de abere me no. Na yewie a wonso so waso Agyapong no.
Okay. Yanko.
See Kennedy on the machine no. And then let an NPP and then one some. And the question number in Hindi. And I say, well, I will say, Omokam, or my yes, I didn't know more than I can't one. And I fake with their question. So we get an question. That's all concern Mamma. Come on, number the million. So come in here. No one knew it.
Yes.
The number no man and somehow voice message or by you on phone, then I did your coming. We dem anything you down.
Na mamintie mi nua ba akon so oye baaye.
Yeah, Uncle Frank say, Opuku na say, agent and your tema. Uncle Frank, who are they in the social media here? Gaboti pa. Maybe I say what else you already are. Yes, Bawumia Appoint for aspirant no contest here say. Ono be adwuma ono bu kana Agyapong be champion mu na kam adu me pia bontra mu amofo e comment to me sero ye de ye ntiase entimu na aja bu kasa e ma no duburu intimidate se no worry say no kre so kana Agyapong ko sa appointment ndi ya ni ibi no yawo the NPP for the Bawumia ni ko kamonya bronya ni untumi mu aye kana Agyapong o just appointment ndi ya ene Uncle Frank ibi no mo ya pa ibi no yawo je de ntiase ti mu che mu ntiase be da ase
Nana Bia
Ba Frank.
enye enonko a o bebri na frame directly ena omo say as to say honorable Ken Agyapong ya we ana say onya we say ye ne no di kan kasa okukuwa mu say opene so say one pene so no onre video we say obetu anamon bia watu
Faka. Obi also was scan out to me and go for you. Every day you are lying. You dey our boy we be mu out. If I let them run come go for our boy. Kuntumpunya. Obi o head agrabe ni. Obi also 276 building, not a public place. Again we didn't want to drive you. So we did throw. No, comment through. Obi a who go interview, who better say you know anu nyina for the interview now who threaten Obi a boy drug business. No, because I know who is this man? Menopause. Not Jimmy. A man has shown to NPP say, or doing the food, made a vision for 24 years in parliament. How many companies do you have in Assembly?
What you asem na kuka kaya eno na obi draw attention to me say if honorable Ken Agyapong go back to the NPP said the kuka kaya say odwen na fu ene na busuyanfo ho not just say the greater number of the fans and supporters no honorable nwino mo ho.
Yes.
These are the analysis Ghana for Modok in Agyapong eka. And I know say there are many people out there. Bebrena for Mwadwin wo mutrim.
Oh yes.
And they say nyamene opening party din komo sa wuti.
Yes.
Hey, honorable in Agyapong. Minim de NPP for aya. Chinchina chin. But honorable, se upe unim die. Se upe udimpa. Honorable, ebeya. Se ufri NPP mu a wunwu. Eti Ghana for bebre na ebisa se die na akoso within the NPP and Agyapong. Is there any secret? Ba me de minyin ni say there is any secret. But yana ye ben no de say it is very difficult for you to explain certain things defending Agyapong. Say owo NPP. Because the more you try to defend, now a man for bring more evidences. Not yet you go with the mass. So I am saying to them, say, vindication is in the time of womb. Sesabi obifa nyensanya eyedanya ebepi entino yem to ye boase. And not all fat facts are facts. And as far as say yetiasi asem no koribia ewo mu bia, because there are other school of thought say honorable can ya where how come say you didn't do better
no I did.
that is it. And NPP for them, they are very dangerous. It is who take a decision whether Ken is aware, Ken is not aware. Now why you're very skeptical. Now why you deep analysis at the end of the day no. Ebia ye may say waba be ditro. Obia wo say Agyapong mi aduma e wo even the kuruma semfo su. How come say Agyapong ye dey ba beto employment and job committee? What dey yentie no honorable. Yasitie before you take a decision.
Your friend is saying moving pigeon. What if I go down to Chiaka? Who 257 houses now to the hotel? What is credible about it? Credible people who are election. You will be about to check all your thoughts. Say. And then now for oil. Extra now for rice. Our cast on you be to smoothing you down with the 2 and then people are saying, I know how to tell you. Don't believe any jandamo. Pay you and no, I go down or not. Get away. The boss, you're nearly too well to know. You're nearly too done. He hates Bawumia with everything. When you follow a madman, when you see a mad person, you identify who did mad. Kennedy is about tribal. And a fan in Torah for Yehovah. He's a hypocrite. Tell me what Honorable Ken has done for Ghana. Honorable Ken, you won't forget him. Honorable, if you don't win, we don't care about you.
What will you do if you win the primaries? What will you support him?
What are we going to tell you? No, tell me what are we going to tell? What will we be saying?
And you want to tell me, say, Mahamudu Bawumia has not heard any of this? No. Yes, heard it.
Abusia for Ghana for say men country honorable Agyapong. Me, I'm a political scientist and a political analyst, and I'll say it as it is. Yes, it dimpa a yesene ahunya. Baby and Yankopon was shira honorable Agyapong aduno. Ye nim de open war NPP mu. And this uncle for winning some ya way. Ye can't chere wo. Na we say enye hwe saying, honorable, don't think about yourself. There are people out there dying. And right news way by and anakuya. Uni mamanfo emunsu. Amanfo amuntumina. Amanfo yare aba. Amanfo ewu. Minim se obi kura famu because wo na owu ye no. Ye nhu se we ne man wu ye nti no. Ye fi se bia wawu. Honorable, you say aboa no ne takra ene mane ye kese.
Na bra Frank, Idea baako a was on abu so hu say enya wo nko na parliament na wo ho. Na mafo bebre wo ho. Saa 24 years na mu na mu di so no. E ba na also catch say okay, e ba ne say na say me nko ade me wo dom edi machi.
Sir.
Ah me dom me kwan say party na me wom ni ti o be dom me no me free party no be di machi.
Yes.
You have to think about that.
Nana Kuya.
Na Frank.
Enye video ko mama mo ba kon remind you on about Agyapong.
Because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we deal for fighting. Me boss, you nearly too much tomorrow. You nearly too soon that. Me pa really for you nearly too soon that. Na say ni pa you nearly too soon man go come contest election. Me akwa.
Honorable, this is for your information. Now, Nana Kuya, as a political scientist and a strategist, we say in a political space, you know, you have to break down your opponent strongholds.
Yes.
NPP for Nankasa Nim say, with the base movement attached to Agyapong, no, NPP has collapsed. They can also set an agenda. Said ye be lose the trust and the confidence and the hope in Agyapong. And now they are succeeding. As to say, no correct. Say no correct. Say ya should have said your money Agyapong kai Agyapong am penny. But omubeti me aka say hey, ope umpe ye do din beka ho ye NPP ni. Ye do din ahim. Opa bra opa memma. Oka ho. So what you see? So when they do that way, anything ama wo obuafu Agyapong. So the love and the interest will know more. Did you ever can say politicians dear you knew much.
Okay. But Frank, say yes adia. Any other entry apart compare kun team. Omutimi drop a press statement.
Nana Kuya and also so ye another problem. Share lawyer Akwasi Kwaten. You are very good communicator. Do meaning where the information came from. We say after we say no there was a letter. Ye design from Honorable Agyapong camp. Actually say Honorable Ken en anyantum say obehede any committee via for Bawumia. Less than a few minutes, now lawyer Kwasi Kwaten about television so I granted interviews as a letter be fake.
Say sadia next say you fake dia. Let me fake and I say you what can say the amount for cano
that is what amount for are defining. Eti mi wo na obi mpo ka kire na me say okay ye ne on fa lawyer Kwasi Kwaten interview no send me na mintie.
Okay.
Almost say one bra ye de letter na ba say Agyapong has been appointed on this committee no. Obia ma bonte ameka hwe. Say eye no correct, say enye no correct. Letter reported from Agyapong, signed by Agyapong by say Agyapong anyantum no. Quickly, not lawyer Kwasi Kwaten spokesperson to Honorable Agyapong about abeka say letter no.
Fake.
And yet this one also so a so among for a casa then if that is the case here, it means there was a consultation between the NPP and the Canadian Agyapong. And the NPP for also they know definitely said Agyapong will not come out to talk. Kasa.
Okay, so one kasa dia any was an lawyer kasa.
That is it. And now Ghana for me brain so kasa Honorable Agyapong wo say Bawumia ye liar. Na Bawumia ye liar. Now amount appointment now akwa akoje.
Bible class say sumne han ni chaka.
Any kaka. So what you say?
Yes.
Wouldn't prefer say Bawumia enya ne level ne wo. Omo brand ru se wo. So adentina ono no a onsem fata no.
Ebe
ma appointment. And then ono na o instruct you. So what you say? Yes, ono na ene o instruct you. And no cry no where all there ina just employment and job. And I know they be show one. Meanwhile, this same Bawumia, catch there was say, wo si wa create enyuma na nyuma no e wo he bisa delegate say why na ye wo adwuma bi na amamuo enye sikani na ebu oman e na enye se ma bi adwuma e na de bu oman na ye ideas enne nsem na ye kato wo so ye kan tia wo no sa ko edidi watem no sa nkrofo ye hu se ampa ye ka se ye mie enwuma we are number 1 ti ye de hwa hye wo nsa honorable na wo so wakwa akoje.
I don't want to believe that.
That is it. Me say me frank me honorable me pewasem ye pewasem, but we must call a spade a spade.
Of course.
The rate at which a man for a losing interest in you because of this NPP party, honorable, they are using you indirectly. The NPP is weakening you remotely. Honorable, Mr. So when you're very careful, and then we are for the look of things in the world. Wouldn't some more cotton as naked in a abronya DC Kahubi?
What?
Abronya DC Kahubi. Or more cotton say, my appointment, you know. Abronya DC Kahubi. Ndia now abronya DC never my appointment.
Hey!
Yes, abronya DC Kahubi, so I connect for no. Chama would to me and Obama appointment honorable. Honorable Ken, but be a one pop bread no. Say u free MPP mu a die ne bi say
MPP no wom den wonya
that adidi atami anim guase
sisi a wo kra wo say MP wo nya MPP o enti wo party na wom na kasa den pa na wo ye wo.
That is it. Honorable Kai said wachidi fo ye nima nkasa abren ka MPP fo akum.
Oh yes.
Enka wonti ase eti ye ya chidi fo konfo bone fo a ya hwewa ma enne woti ase no NPP for your comfort papa. Honorable. Wo sanso akose party no mu na wo free. Wo kwaje appointment. Na wotie interview na akwasi kwa aten ye na wa hunu. Nipa ne Sunday ma me ametie in fact me re hoye. Say honorable Ken and I know we say obe jeopardize the peace in the NPP. Or NPP ni ade bia obeye dia support to NPP bia no he's going to do it. Hey! Ati ma refuse.
Sarohan.
Oh, Sanok, me see. Me man nipa send interview no ma me ankasa metie ye.
Ba fan ke bia na anya bo ha no.
Oh, what dey say ma men hwehwe say me hu a me ba kire ahwefo ne atiefo me ba. Me phone dey me ye program so no
oh.
Na ne. Nti say wo dey ye nto aso.
Wo di be shim.
Me dey wo dey me hwe say lawyer akwasi kwa aten.
Hey!
Nana kuya.
Was afraid I was so NPP nti de obeye bia. Ena mama ibusa ne say na se parliament yon kwa na wo yon kwa na ye MPO. It's about the say na wo kwa wo fans wo kwa wo dom a omo do go heartedly. See ye NPP ne kwa den e free why dey antia because omo wo gidie wo mu. Enu ntia ye hu say wo ye different person. Enu ntia ntia dey dey ba chere say mu na me ye bako.
That is it. Enti honorable asem we asem a yehunu hotra asa no se wantu hu anamon ana se wankasa wa ma make clear statement honorable ebe se wudin papa tama wani be ba ho so no na MPP for you say fufram se even post say ye do be di base anima bebre na be hu say no you are not trusted.
Yes,
because nanakua enei as I am speaking. Oh, Frank, politicians, they said they'll be a catcher. Politicians there, don't trust any politician. Ya starting a goo muffin, dear nim anymore, dear tea yante, dear who yansono, when to me and Chirasi. And MPP for no, they know say you are the pillar. Eti kwambia ye be faswa, ye be gu anima say honorable, na yemma. And it's where no emmamu, na Ghana for so be sense lose the GDA now, one, they'll do it.
Na Frank, be dey me cry there. Mr. Jotibonsu na ho cry mbo.
Mr. Otibonsu.
Yes.
Nyame be hwe no.
No ho ye mbo sisi ya.
Doctor. Nyame be hwe why?
Hey, edipa.
Doctor bre.
Na say because as I be we be yes ye no cry there. Na say someone say be kai yin nara. E ya no pro Frank.
Eno na meka say not all fat fats are fat.
Yo,
me until I make say this particular information, no, let's give it a time.
Okay.
And Nanakuya wouldn't be. Mamen country on Agyapong in Japan. There are many important people with sophisticated machines. They are tracking him and they are monitoring him. Mamen can't say when Abo. One, they are saying, say, Honorable Betimia is silent on Kasa, but Obebwa NPP, Sika from ideas underground, and NPP for no so no omotia say. So what you say?
Yes.
And sa empanimfo na amukura the sophisticated machines, no, they are monitoring Honorable Ken Agyapong 24/7. Almost say Honorable Ken yi ni sika penny. Na or the boa NPP, they will bring it out. Adie bia NPP Honorable Ken Agyapong be ni suma say in support of NPP bia no, they will bring it out. Nti Honorable mesrew sente sa wan kasa wadofo no omo na ombebo waseniem.
Oh yes.
Eba sa ye nanakuya, it is very difficult for me defending Honorable Ken Agyapong because we na say wo kiremu a na ye the clause bia ba be lock you. So this time no say information about them say I don't know anything about it, but let's wait for time. And then the reality.
Now, I say I can't time be any baby.
Time be any baby.
Because lawyer was still quarting or no only a pack on prayer, only the customer for. It's your baba come on TV and a pack on prayer, and was.
Here is the interview, correct? Okay. My memo interview.
Fine, but just to give a context to the people who are watching us as to why Kennedy has been singled out in this matter, I want to show our viewers something real quick because earlier on Facebook. You had posted something about a fake news being circulated around that Kennedy Agyapong had turned down the invitation to be part of the Employment and Jobs Committee, of which he is co-chair. Now, this was what he wrote. Why are we always so quick to set people up and paint them as the bad guy or the difficult one? Ken is not running away from unity. But unity cannot be forced through gagging or turning public sentiment against others. True unity is built on mutual respect, honest engagement, and sincere dialogue grounded in understanding. This shouldn't be difficult if the will is there. Kwesi, when I read what you have written, I want to believe that that's your response to the fake news circulated. But what exactly are you trying to tell the Ghanaian people?
Kevin, good evening to you, and of course, good evening to our cherished viewers. First of all, let me commend the National Executive Committee and the National Council for these appointments. At the end of the day, you will need resources, and of course, for that matter, human resource, to be able to work and, of course, implement whatever ideas that you have as part of the rebuilding agenda that we've set ourselves as a party.
Nanakuya utie or say let me commend National Executive Committee for the appointment. So what you say?
Yes.
What the yentwaso? It will link up to something. That is why Ghanaians are very upset, especially the Ken Agyapong fans and supporters. And there are certain political languages and then the political actions that many Ghanaians understand. Honorable, they are setting you up. Because those people that they are setting you up, they are leaking certain information to certain people. They are setting you up.
I mean, beyond that, of course, to the substantive question, if you recall, an earlier communique was released by the party, which listed Honorable Ken Agyapong, among others, their names as having been named or more or less appointed by the party structures with regards to serving in the various capacities. I mean, few hours after that, we noticed a purported response. Of course, I mean, cited on a supposed letterhead coming from the Ken Agyapong camp, signed by him rejecting a similar appointment. First of all, let me state emphatically that yes, the said nomination appointment recently came to the attention of Agyapong, of course, through the media on first hand, and of course, subsequently through other mediums. As of now, I can say that Agyapong has taken notice of the said nomination, except that he has not made any commentary on it. Agyapong, as I now recall, during the past elections, during the primaries, promised about creating jobs, and as of now, that is where most of his attention and his focus is on. Hopefully, when he's able to also gain a lot of financial resources from the job that he's created, I'm sure he will also come to support the party at the appropriate time. But of course, the impression was created through that fake communique to suggest that Agyapong does not want to work with the party and is more or less not interested in the appointment. I've mentioned his position on the appointment. As of now, he's not made any comments on it yet. His attention is more on his job. But we felt that it was important to clarify that, Agyapong is somebody who will not sacrifice the unity and progress of our party for any personal gain or personal benefit. And so we wanted to send a very strong caution to whoever individuals who were behind that fake letter, being it from anywhere whatsoever, that the man Ken is for peace, the man Ken is for unity. And indeed, if at the end of the day, we as a party, we broadly, and based on the democracy that we practice, we believe that even beyond the election or very tense contest, we need to build unity as part of the party rebuilding strategy. It has to be done within the high plane of mutual respect, dignity, honest engagement with each other as a party, and of course as a Ghanaian people. That is where we'll be able to go for it. But to hide under unknown faces and fake letters to suggest as though Agyapong is not a peacemaker, and of course he does not even have confidence in the committee that has been set up, we felt that it was something that was untrue and extremely unfounded, and we felt it was important for us to clarify it. But most important thing is that the man has now most of his.
We say we na kuyaman for say appointment no honorable Ken ehunu wo internet so a eno de wa meka hwe silence means consent. Yes. And a letter no so honorable Ken is not aware ehunu wo internet
the same thing.
Not quick. O say enya na kure a fake letter. So amount for say no. Adie bi na ewusuma ase, but you don't want to. So adenti na no de won condemn. Na we know de mo condemn.
On condemn say na de okay want it. What say? Ya pa compare kun wo ye man of peace. Na nya dia obe sacrifice bibia for one personal gain. Ana kwakotia NPP amanyoko no. Na wo ye NPP ni. No pese NPP ekoso. Sano woka.
I've been saying this and I'll continue to say it. Yena yedik na Agyapong achi. I say you too for no. We are the same people bringing and disgracing Agyapong. Anybody who advise Agyapong say on stay in NPP biano, he's doing the service to Agyapong. The only advice would be make Agyapong ebeboa honorable Ken say one, he shouldn't go to NPP, he shouldn't sponsor NPP, or he shouldn't join any political movement. So the base simple on joining, I do agree. Now the Nakuya on tenacity. So be the human on focus on the business and the life and then the family. That is all. But say who advise and say, oh, let's bargain be bargain. Now party unity. Now who advise Agyapong? Honorable. This is a political blow and a political haram. And ABN na sama making. Mubeti masi wachana.
But Frank, many more yajin.
Sir.
Yes, the time no yajin is say, and you be an advice.
Okay.
There was one casa didn't honam drawi. A fair moon. Our primacy. Some more advice than woman of fair moon. ono ne fam ono ne din ye tietia so na nim onyam ye tietia so ye gu na nim ase ono no feeli ye nyesa eti sa wo tena ho no obi aka kire wo say ever say Brafran no aka kire me say me kokuma because of fear Brafran it no because me nim papa nim bone me nim dia me pe ono bu yo obi wa bobra wo politics mu nya ne ba wonim dia wo pe wonim dia be bon se be bon na wo ye me emblem obi emblem won wa
hwe na na kwa me kire ade ba ko un se nipa bi e wo wiase bia wo ne ferefo yes so no matter how hard or how bad situations are the moment you are ferefo de na no be ba batum do wona ye de tia wo but the moment you are ferefo de na no be ba batum no bibia da din so what you say say we say o ma me say o ma me o pena asem dia o ma me be ka bia say o be gia tum onye tum o boa
oh me ma me nim
oh okay then it means o ma me nya o ferefo ye will be o ha o ye o ferefo and sa nipa no hwe ma me kire Napo that was the reason Napo was able to capture Agyapong ma mu wia no 2023 no onim the weakness of Agyapong o si Agyapong yo oba so wa hunu boni bia ni ho de ode ye na ode ye no onim kwan a obefa so a ode be convince no o si Agyapong akakra bi na osu Agyapong a ye hu no o si na ni eden no o si Agyapong o pesun sini ayi so unso no was study no ahunu ni weakness eti so di boni sesen kra na ti se de wakwa akodi aduro na obi nim wachi wade etu ye ya so that is why atete no se obi ba bedia obi kokodi aduro wo malam bi ho ana odinsini ho dinsini no na nim aduro na achi wade enti nipa ne di aduro no wi ana watwa ho akwa kokum dinsini no enti saa ebi ewu mo de na achi wade ba abeka no so that is how the word is upon how hard you are at least ye woni pa bi wo ha o yes ade no so ena me ka say ye na ye di Agyapong achi no ye se di otwasa no ye ni onim se na chi achia ena no ma no ne ntakra ne ma no ye kese so we are the people who can best influence him it is niema bi wo ho na say yan state ni clear na ye no anyhow because of maybe the positions that we also want and akuya what ye ma kwasi kwa atem finish
attention as of now is still geared towards his job creation agenda. If you recall, he said that whether he wins or he doesn't win, he will continue to create jobs for the team in Ghanaian youth. And as of now, that is at his level, that is what gives him fulfillment. To be able to create more jobs, of course, at the same time, it does not necessarily mean that he's abandoning the party. But I mean, the Ken we know has always been financing the party. So hopefully, if he's able to get more money as part of from the job creation agenda, I'm sure at the right time he should be able to also come to also support the party massively.
I see. I want to break apart your comment because you've reiterated some of those you wrote on Facebook.
My fancy here. And or pesika ba support to NPP party no. Yo, honorable, I still love you. Me my humble advice. The way NPP has been painted, and I said the Nyankopon as ya bro once you go money maseno. Honorable, when you mean yam now wono, memma yemfa ifinin kakawa bia and meshishi mubio. Anybody advising Honorable Agyapong to sponsor NPP financially, physically, spiritually, intellectually, Mr. You are doing disservice to Honorable Agyapong. ABI, you may disagree with me, but it is the honest truth.
Okay.
Na nyada obetobo atwa asufra e na ho fempa de besi. Na se edu ho a obeka se Frank kaye. As I'm speaking, nokore na yempe. Honorable Ken is losing grounds. People are very angry. There are people who are angrier, they are voicing it out. And there are people who are also angry, they are quiet.
So Frankadani, Yanko, now Sunday Ebeko, near Park on Preco, say, Mamma was soon now what to say. NPP for the 80 Wakasa wouldn't so much time we and Casa forget bibia. Na the entia omo no wo sidi nyina ye wachi typhoid tia. That is the truth. And at the base na ya ba beto who say yes on NPP one because NPP for and you movie from one and until ne omo approach you. Na nyesa kom fa onye hwe. And some biara koka any abonya kan bia eye nkoma omo panifo nyina atena sedi and ma san kwala ne te ya on ba be kan ye nti no wankasa ojejeje so Frank Adani yenko
Oh yenko
okay abusa for what so ade channel say for my comment section like na channel for France so enti me enke bia kro bia